What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another one for you guys today. And as per my regular programming, I usually try to do these active player numbers just to kind of give you a heads up on what's going on with the game here. And of course, as well, if you guys haven't seen some of the other ones, we will tag it in the description so you guys can have a look at the other numbers. But yeah, unfortunately, it's pretty astonishing. I think this was kind of one of the ones that still amazes me right now. And of course, as well, let's quickly dive into the Cosmic Crucible side. There was no leaderboard event, so I can't give you guys any updates with regards to the leaderboard events, but I will say that if you go into the rankings here, and again, even after this ban wave, or I don't know, whatever it is, some suspension of accounts and whatnot, it does look like even we dropped a little bit more on our Crucible ranking. But as you guys can see here, we are sitting at around 200,000 players. And again, I don't know how accurate this is because of the fact that there may be still a lot of players just kind of sitting in idle, and maybe they're not really playing the game per se. But I know in my Cosmic Crucible, even looking at it, there was maybe just a few people that didn't attack. So I guess it does seem to be sort of kind of active around here. So the 200,000 probably is reflective of it. But yeah, we had seen previously in the other leaderboard events that the number was kind of ticking closer to around just a little bit under 200,000, right? We were kind of shifting between that 180,000 mark to 190. So again, I'll be interested to see here what happens in the next week as well here with regards to the update, and to see if the numbers go up or down. Of course, as well, with all the things that have been going on with the game and all the mistakes, all the issues, it wouldn't be surprising to see if these numbers drop, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes here. The other number I want to kind of run by you guys, and this one is a bit more reflective of the fact that we have our Surfer Breaker just ended. And now with the Surfer Breaker, I had to take a little bit of a hit here on my baby account so we can get some accurate testing done. But right near the bitter end, I was able to do one node at no difficulties, no mods, and we were able to basically get the minimum number of points that you can physically get. And we did it kind of within the last 10 minutes of the event. So it was pretty accurate, I feel. And on top of that as well, I try to take as less turns as well so I can get less points. And again, like you guys can see here, this is so people would get like basically the minimum unlock for Surfer Breaker. And of course as well, I did miss out on quite a few power cores, but my baby account was only able to do the first couple of milestones anyways, so it wasn't really that much of a difference. But having said that, I think this is going to be the one that shocks you guys the most, and that's the fact that despite the fact that there's over 200,000 players in the Cosmic Crucible season, I feel like the Surfer Breaker event is a more reflective reflection of basically how active everyone is playing right now, right? And of course as well, if you guys see here, we do have, we were kind of near the bottom, and even then we were near the bottom. People were still under me, but yeah, like lots of players not playing, and this was just basically doing the minimum node. And I think you could literally run Daemon, and Daemon was like basically just one-shotting everybody. But yeah, it was a very easy node, and literally I'm sure a level 50 account could probably handle those nodes if your characters are built up. But yeah, it kind of amazes me that there's less than basically less than 110,000 players, right? Which is kind of crazy, right? We've seen numbers, like I said previously, blowing up between, the 170 range, the 180 range from leaderboard events, the 190. But really, I feel like right now, we've got about 110,000 players, maybe less, maybe, who knows, right? Like this is the one node, and you're telling me, there's less than 110,000 players that can even get the one node. Like, that just scares me, right? It's kind of surprising, and at the same time, it's also not surprising because of the way that the game has been lately and the sediments, right? We've been getting lots of events, and I feel like it's definitely engaging, but I don't know if their focus right now is on getting new players or if they're trying to keep old ones, because right now the old players are dropping like flies. And we've seen that, right? We've seen it time and time again here. Even in my alliance cluster, lots of our alliance partners, lots of people falling out. Lots of people aren't really enjoying the game anymore, and they're not playing it. And I know it because I'm in lots of chats with the other alliance leaders, and everyone's losing and dropping people. And yeah, it's very unfortunate. But that's the way it goes. And again, I as well. My feelings toward the game is still the same. I enjoy the content. I enjoy pumping out and testing my roster. But if the game isn't fun for you anymore, I don't blame you guys for dropping off the game and trying another game or maybe going towards a different direction. that is, that's your right. But yeah, anyways, I'm just reporting the numbers here, letting you guys know what the facts are. And of course, as well, very, very interested to see here how the next one pulls out here. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, my baby account's going to have to take a little bit of a hit on the shards, but we will do one more testing of the Surfer Breaker when it does come back. And I'm very curious if these numbers will go up or down. And yeah, of course, as well, like I said, 110,000 players for, for this type of game is pretty small. I think for the most part, like I said, I think a lot of the top 100 players, these guys up here, they're probably fueling and keeping the game and keeping the lights on. So that's the unfortunate thing. But it is what it is. And of course, as well, like I said, if they want to drive more players back to the game, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Remember, these numbers used to be in the 200s, 300s, right? And now we've basically seen 1/3 of the player drop. We've basically seen 2/3 of the player base drop from a year ago. And yeah, it's pretty insane to see that. When you put those numbers into perspective, the game is kind of heading towards a negative trend. And it also makes a lot of sense why, the offers and all the Scopely deals and stuff, all the values and everything have shot up, because they're trying to compensate, right? They're trying to compensate for the lack of the player base and the lack of purchasing. And it's evident, right? It's evident in everything they've been doing. And there's not, again, I think stay true to your game. Play free to play if you are, or minimal spenders. Enjoy the game at your pace. But I also want to let you guys know the facts that the player base is definitely for sure dropping. And we've known that for a while. And of course, as well, we just weren't sure how many were dropping. And yeah, like I said, I'm very curious to see if these numbers ever dip under 100,000. But we're definitely heading towards that direction. So anyways, that's all I got for this one, guys. Sorry, not to be doom and gloom here. Other than that, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Always appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are also struggling with keeping alliance mates, or if you guys are having issues with that. I know you guys have already seen it time and time again where, the community is what's been keeping me in the game. And of course, as well, if the game's not fun for you anymore, 100% understand that. I respect that as well. You got to do what's best for you. So other than that, guys, always appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for everything. I'll see you guys in the next one.